Market here, and I'm back with some more Hearthstone. Today we're going to be playing my ZooLock deck, although it isn't really a legitimate ZooLock deck as I am missing some cards. Especially noteworthy is the Imp Gang Boss, which, fuck this guy's playing a Zombie Chow. This is pretty bad actually for me. So basically I'm missing some cards, and the most important one of them is probably the Imp Gang Boss, which I still don't have. I have to get it from the I think it is the second wing of Blackrock Mountain. Yeah, I'm currently trying to save up for this, but until that can happen, this is pretty much gonna be my deck. And I actually made some pretty good trades there, because the Zombie Chow just traded for one Flame Imp, and he actually healed me for 2 HP more than it costed for me to spawn the Flame Imp. And you know, I can still go face with the other one, which gives me more damage, so I am actually ahead, which I didn't think that was gonna turn out that way, but logic proved me wrong, I guess. Wait a second, do I even have... I don't think I have the music, yeah. Here it is, the music is now on, while we are waiting for this guy to decide his next move. I don't think I've ever seen a Warlock run Zombie Chow, so yeah, that's a weird one. But you know, I'm glad it really helps me out, and you know that can help me out here too. The second Zombie Chow here. I'm just gonna keep beating the shit out of him. The Zombie Chow is not gonna be much of a problem, thanks to my lucky knife juggles. Well, I guess he can take out my Flame Imp, or better yet, or worse yet for me, the Knife Juggler. But what I can do is play a Defender of Argus and keep going face. So yeah, I am at full HP and he is at 9. I think I'm very much ahead at this point. However, he can come back pretty easily because he has 8 cards in his hand, and obviously, as you can see, one of them is Mountain Giant. So it seems this is simply a very bad freaking handlock. So, do I have lethal? I have 1, 3 and another 4 damage in my hand. So, I do not have lethal, but I have to... I have to consider doing the power overwhelming here. I guess I'll just play it like this, so he is forced to trade. I'm pretty sure he's gonna trade with the Knife Juggler. Either way, he's not in that good of a position. Well, now he is, that he has the Switchblaster, and this may be the turnaround actually, quite unfortunately. I'm just gonna keep tapping, and I got the lucky silence out there, and I'm just gonna keep going face and force him to trade. And if he cannot play another taunt or heal himself by a huge amount, which would of course be possible with the anti-heal bot, which these guys normally run. And yeah, he did manage to put some taunts up, which is quite unfortunate. However, I do have a answer to that in the form of a power overwhelming, which turns into a thing. Well, unfortunately I cannot play the Abuse Assassin. But yeah, it is a power overwhelming into a Nerubian, which of course is pretty good. If you could play this normally, it would be OP as fuck though. It's like 4/4 for 3 mana. Yeah, it seems like I'm going to win. He really seems to not have many answers at this point. Symphon Soul, of course, it's a pretty huge help for him. Yeah, of course he's gonna trade that. I'm actually getting dangerously low myself, and that is quite unfortunate. Should I even tap? It's risky, to say the least. I don't even wanna trade this shit, dude! Okay, I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep the pressure on him. Keep him trading. We can. Fuck! We cannot have this shit. It seems this is more of a successful handwalk than I originally thought it would be. Another power overwhelming though is most likely going to win me the game here. Unfortunately, for me, I do not have that power overwhelming. Do I even wanna tap at this point? It's really dangerous for me to tap right now. Okay, this is gonna put me out of the range of the weapon, which is of course something that I want, but I don't know, this game is looking pretty bleak right about now, especially with this Twilight Drake out. Although to be fair, it's going to be irrelevant if he cannot kill me this. Fuck. He was able to kill me at this point, and I do not think I can really do anything to save myself at this point. The only thing I can do is Defender of Argus on this, which of course is not really going to save me because he can destroy this with the Blood Fury. Quite an unfortunate first game. And on top of that, he got the anti-kill bot. He got some lucky draws in the end there. He managed to recover. Well played for him. Well played indeed. This is actually my first win that I have in this series. Quite unfortunate. Anyway, I will be back with you. Welcome back to your random pack opening segment. It's all shit! Back to the game!
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
And we are back with game 2 now. It seems really unfortunate, like this used to be like my best deck, but recently it has been falling out of favor and a lot after the creation of my Patron Warrior and Make Mage, and even my Face Hunter, which I'm going to play in the next and probably actually last video I will be making on Hearthstone ranked play that shows off my classes at least. Mech. Well, if it's a mech deck, that's probably gonna be true, but like I may make another video for a deck I make in the future, which as things are working right now, it's probably going to be some form of druid deck. But I need some essential cards for that to work. Ancient of War, like those cards are pronounced very similarly. So it's kinda hard to make a distinction, but like, yeah, the two Ancients, those are epic, so they need a pretty good amount of dust to be made. Oh, an Arm Jaguar. That's pretty good. What do you mean you can't do that? Anyway. This seems to be a very slow priest, which is definitely in my favor. But hopefully when he starts, he will not be, and sorry for the creaking by the way, but hopefully when he starts, he will not be that powerful. I'm just gonna light a fire here and wait for him to do his thing. A Swatch Belcher, of course, that is not an issue for me because I have the Iron Bark out. This is one of the best things to silence, aside from like, I don't know, maybe things like Tyrion, stuff like that. And I will probably tap here. I should have probably played the Abusive Sergeant as well. Oh well, hindsight's 2020. Like, I pretty much have nothing to talk about here as I wait for him to perform his move. The Shadow Word Pain, of course, is not really good for me at all. I could just power overwhelming the Iron Bark out and not have to worry about this. Well, I can't anymore now that... Oh, he healed himself. Okay, so I can definitely do that if that is the case. In fact, I can probably even Implosion and Iron Bark out, but that will give him incentive to use Holy Nova, and I don't want that. Although thinking about it, I will probably have to get rid of Holy Nova at some point or another anyway, so... yeah, I don't know. Maybe it won't have been that bad of an idea to play it. Wow, I actually might have I might have missed Lethal that turn. I should have tapped first to try and see the result. Shadow Madness really fucks me over here. Yeah, not that much really, but still, it's not all that great. Okay, now Jaguar is really good with Implosion. Hopefully he will spawn another minion next turn and not use Holy Nova. I'm going to tap here, and next turn I might have Lethal. That depends on whether or not he has Holy Nova, and I'm gonna bet he does, and the last turn was a setup for that. But I don't know, we'll see. If he were to be planning the Holy Nova, it would be just on the Nerubian, which I don't think is very worth it, considering the fact that he doesn't even have minions in his battlefield, Anyway, an Implosion should probably end the game right here. An Implosion and the two Abusive Sergeants as well, of course. And this will probably be a win. Let us see. Will I get the Dream Jiggle here and get all 3 knives on them? Well, unfortunately that was far from the case. However, what I can do is spawn this other minion over here. Actually no, I'm going to spawn the Abusive Sergeants. And one of the knives will hopefully be able to hit the taunt. Well, unfortunately it didn't, but it doesn't seem to matter due to the fact that I already have Lethal set up. And that was a pretty good match. Obviously not for my opponent, he didn't have a lot of steam. I can only imagine he had a really bad opening hand, and well, you know, shit happens. But that is all for this video, and I will see you the next one.